co-host in just a sec.
Okay, thank you, Betsy.
Lauren, this is Chris. I apologize, but I'm not seeing anything around in here.
It's going to be in the
Okay.
it's going to be in the top corner of Eric's picture.
I'm sorry.
All right, and if you could just make me co-host, that'd be great. Thank you.
Sure. Okay.
Good, we're all done.
All right.
Let's go again.
Let's get back at this. So I did release that partial payment and let the executive director know that I needed to have that lower PD9 narrative report. On September 10th, I did receive the first email response. This email included 2 attachments. One was the third quarter, what was being submitted as the third quarter narrative report. And the other was a PDF flyer, and we're going to look at those next. So you received both reports in the email. The reason why I sent these is because I wanted you to look at, there are differences between the 2 reports, okay? This report is labeled a progress report for September 9th. And it lists a few activities going on. And this is the flyer. So it's talking about through a grant from the Silk, they are going to be organizing a disability advisory committee so that stakeholders can advocate for independent living services in lower PD9. In reviewing the report, like I said, many things looked different. The format, the substance, and activities, they didn't look like the reporting from past quarters. Just to give you an idea, I sent you the second quarter report and what it typically looks like, which is quite lengthy. And you can see from just the activities, the regularly scheduled, and there's quite a bit of substance on each of the meetings, meetings that were canceled, any updates. On September 15th, I got another email from the DRC executive director. Hello all, are we able to carry over funds to the next fiscal year for Part B in PD9? Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, CL, I'm leaving names out of this, CL was not able to work as much since March because of family situation. She's planning on working at least 10 hours a week exclusively in PD9 going forward. I had to reply that first of all, I was a little bit caught off guard because we didn't find out about these problems until September. So from March going on, there were quite a few obstacles. But in that situation, had we maybe received notice earlier, we could have issued a no-cost extension on the contract. Because of course, if there's an issue with actually delivering the services because of the pandemic, that's certainly a reason to do a no-cost extension. But too much time had elapsed at this point going into a new federal fiscal year in less than a month. Part B funds cannot be carried over into the next fiscal year. Any unused funds as of September 30th must be returned to the Silk. And finally, the issuance of Part B funds for the fourth quarter will be contingent on receiving updated financials outlining the expenditures year to date, as well as unencumbered funds. And once we receive that, I'd have a better idea. Oh, sorry. So the response back was that that's unfortunate. In the past 6 months, no one has done the outreach we were used to. All of the spring and fall vendor fairs and events we typically would be participating in have been canceled. Many